Honest Seafood Company. Today I'm cooking in their kitchen. If you live in the Wiregrass area, chances are you have heard of the Honest Seafood Company. If not, they're located on the corner of Westgate Parkway and the Montgomery Highway. They have the best, freshest seafood in all of the Wiregrass area. They bring fish in, shrimp, and all sorts of seafood right from our Emerald Coast. So I'm cooking shrimp scampi today. Let's get started. Okay, now I'm starting with my skillet. It's been heating on medium high, and I'm adding about 5 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm not measuring, just eyeballing there. And I've also got some salted butter. Now the olive oil is for our smoke point, and the butter is for flavor. This is going to help this scampi sauce be rich and decadent and absolutely delicious. You just want to melt this butter over medium-high heat. Let me turn this down just a little bit. And I've got some garlic. Good old garlic. And I'm taking 4 cloves and I'm just gonna smash it. That way the peel comes off really easily and you've got all of this delicious garlic underneath. This garlic smells heavenly, and I'm just gonna cut off this end. Now I'm not mincely chopping my garlic. I'm just gonna give it a nice rough chop because I think in scampi, having just little pieces of garlic is so good. Look at this. It is perfect. You don't want your skillet too hot because garlic burns very, very quickly. So I'm gonna add this and I'm gonna let this saute and just really cook out the raw flavor and let it cook for maybe a minute. One thing that you don't want to do is burn it. If you do, you've got to throw the whole dish out and start over because burnt garlic is not pleasant to your taste buds. Just going to stir this around a little bit. That smells wonderful. Now I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of white wine. Now this can be eliminated. If you're not comfortable cooking with wine, you do not have to. You can use chicken broth or you can even use the broth from your pasta or eliminate it altogether. We're going to cook out the alcohol and I'm going to reduce this sauce so that you get that really good wine flavor, but the alcohol evaporates. And this is going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to let that simmer. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and prep our shrimp. I've got some lemons. I'm going to be adding that. In just a minute, I want to add just a touch of salt to these shrimp. And a little bit of red pepper flakes. Gotta have a little bit of kick in your seafood. Listen, I've lived in Houston for too long. All that Cajun stuff rubbed off on me. Gotta have a little heat in it. Now I'm just gonna take this and make sure that that salt covers our seafood. It smells so good. Now, my sauce has been reducing for about 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and add our shrimp. Now basically, we're poaching our shrimp. So I'm just gonna add this in a nice, even layer. These shrimp are gonna cook up so fast. And one thing that you don't ever wanna do is overcook your shrimp. If you do, it's gonna taste like you've got rubber bands in your mouth. But if you cook them about 3 to 5 minutes until they're nice and pink, oh, they're sweet and succulent and delicious. Look at how nice and pink this is getting. Oh, they're looking so good. I can hardly wait. Trent, these shrimp smell amazing. Okay, now I've got some fresh parsley. Ooh, it smells so good, so fresh. I love this dish. It cooks in less than 10 minutes, perfect for a weeknight or maybe a date night. Just make sure you both eat garlic. Now, let's take a look at these. Just make sure you turn them over and that they're gonna cook on both sides. These are looking amazing. Now, I'm gonna add some of this parsley to my shrimp and let it cook in my sauce just a bit. And I'm also going to save the rest of this for our garnish. Definitely want to finish it off with some fresh parsley. Now I've got my lemon, and the best flavor of the lemon is right here in the zest. You definitely don't want to waste this. And I am going to take some of that lemon zest and zest it right over our shrimp. I'm also going to save some for afterwards too. That nice lemon pop with this. Oh, so good. Oh, and this is beautiful. Look at how good this is going to be. Just right, I would say. Now, I'm gonna take some of that lemon that I've zested. Make sure you zest it before you get the juice out, or it's almost impossible to zest. I'm gonna take my handy dandy citrus squeezer here and just add some juice right over that. Now, last but not least, I have my pasta. I cooked my pasta earlier. This is linguine. I prefer linguine pasta with shrimp scampi, but you can use spaghetti. Actually, you can use any kind of pasta that you like. It's definitely your choice. But I think the linguine, the flatness of the noodles, just works really well at catching the sauce. So I'm going to take this, and this is going right in with the shrimp. Now, look at this. I'm going to toss this pasta in with all of this delicious sauce. And this is going to take maybe about 3 minutes. Now, if I were at home in my kitchen, I would have my pasta pot right next to me, and I would take the pasta directly from the pot and put it right in the skillet. Just a one step. But since we're at the Honest Seafood Company today, I don't have my pasta pot, so I brought it with me. Look at this. Trent, can you smell that?
Oh, that smells so good.
How good does this look? Now, when you're cooking pasta, I'm going to give you a tip. Always save some of your pasta broth. It's your best friend with pasta. If your pasta has to sit for a little while, you can always add a little of your pasta broth to it and revamp it. And I'm going to add just a little bit over the top of the linguine, just to make sure that this pasta absorbs all the flavor that it possibly can. Now, let's see how we did. Let's plate some of this up. Oh, look at these shrimp. Don't they look amazing? Oh my goodness. Look at this fresh Gulf Coast shrimp. Just doesn't get any better. Now, I'm going to garnish with just a little bit more lemon juice. A little bit of our parsley. And just another tiny kick of red pepper flakes. Trent, are you hungry?
Always.
You want to give this a try?
Definitely.
Nothing like eating pasta on video, right? Is it good?
That's so delicious.
Oh, yay! We've got a winner here. Let me try. I want to taste one of these shrimp. And that is why, my friend, they say this right here is the best seafood market in Dothan. Y'all give it a try. It's delicious. I've got some crusty French bread here. I think we're about to take a break and have some lunch. Have a blessed day. You're a blessing to me. I'll see you next time.